Here's why.
All right, what's up, everyone? We are live. What's going on? Welcome to Big Bag Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, what's up? If you're not new, welcome back. Here we go. Once again, another day, another dollar, make you holler. And today, what do we got, Troy? We think you're going to like today. Today's federal funds rate FOMC statement comes out at 1 p.m. Then you got Mr. Powell and all of his glory going to be speaking at 1:30 Central Time, 2:30 Eastern, you know. So if you're East Coast, 2:30. If you're Central, it's 1:30. If you're West Coast, it's 11:30. How weird is that? Time differences. Wow. Why can't we all just be on one time? It's noon o'clock. That's weird. Wouldn't make any sense, I know. All right, so anyways, you are very dark today. I can barely see you, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think
okay.
it's just kind of dark in my room. Let me see if I can brighten it up a little bit.
Are you under investigation? Are you under interrogation right now?
Just trying to save electricity, Mike.
Hey, I like that. I like that, okay? Like, back in my California days, we'd really like you. You'd be a friend. Oh, man. So, hope you guys are doing well. What's up, chat? It's are we popping off in here yet? I can't tell. Maybe I need to open up
Big Bag Wednesday.
It is Big Bag Wednesday. It is Big Bag Wednesday. I'm super pumped. Good morning, John. What's up, brother? You guys awake yet or what? Not really? What's going on? Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day. Yesterday we had 6 W's. So if you tuned in, we had 6 W's yesterday. We had 8 W's the day before. I don't know how it's happening. I don't know. I'm just getting lucky, right? Let's see here. That's what I want. There we go. This stream is the best. All right, I'm gonna highlight some people here who are awake, like my man John, joining every day. John, are you taking any wins today? Let me know, bro. Tobez on every day, Lewis on every day, Chris on every day. Y'all know the drill. This is what we do, man. And I've been seeing the wins in school as well. So I just wanted you all to know I've been seeing the wins in school as well, and what you guys are posting over there, and it's very inspiring to other people. So keep it up, because I think when somebody else sees you winning, when somebody else sees success, it lets them know that they have a chance to do it too. I'm not saying everyone's going to be equal. They're not. That's just the rule of life. But you know, when I come in here. And right now, I mean, if you don't know the challenge, come join the challenge. We're going to be hosting this interactive challenge. It's going to be releasing today. So 46 people pending. They're going to all be let in. And this is a fully interactive challenge. You see exactly what our strategy is. You're going to find out who you are as a trader, swing trader, day trader, scalper. I'm going to show you the strategies that have worked for me and what we teach in our main school group over here. And man, look at this Big Bag Wednesday. Let's go. Let's look at the TMT games popping off this week. Love that. good comments. And listen, man, we've got a lot of wins today, so go post your wins in there too. And then just tons of wins in here. Look at the wins. Just, it's ridiculous. Do you know how many pages of wins we have? 443 now. 443 pages of wins. And inside of these, look at this, 64 wins in this post, 39 wins in this post. Like, we would have like thousands of pages, I'm just saying. So I love this, man. This is what gets me going, dude. 405 for our members. Doors are closed until you get invited from the challenge group. So if you want a chance at checking that out, you got to join the challenge group. And the link is pinned. Yeah. Okay. So look, guys, today I kind of have a different, mission. And this is day one. I actually, you know what, Troy? I need to redo the title of this video, because I thought that I'd be trading with my accounts aren't active, or they're not live yet. I have them. I passed the challenge, but they're not live yet. So I guess I haven't traded the 8 days or 7 days that's required. But you have to trade 7 days. So I passed the challenge. I hit the 3K mark for the prop accounts. I just don't have the live account yet. So it's really not day one, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just leave it for now. Let me see. Day one, 10K challenge. Day one. You know what? I'm gonna go day 0. Day 0. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So I had to change the title there to feel good about that. Y'all smash the like button. Let's get the comments going. Let's get the energy flowing. If you're ready for a big bag Wednesday, you know what time it is. All right. I'm getting my cam readjusted here. Let's see. I'm readjusting. Okay. Let's see if that works better. Is that gonna work better? No. A little bit this way. It's got a temperament. All right, so BBW, type it in chat. BBW. I don't see anybody typing that in chat. Nobody wants to type BBW in chat. Okay. Type big bag. Type winning. Type money. Type hell yeah. Type something. Let's go. Let's get it going, man. I gotta get some energy going, dude. I need an energy drink. This coffee's just not producing the type of heat I need. You know what I mean? I need energy. Let's take a look at the overnight session and dive into the charts. Yeah, should we do that? How about you type win in chat and we'll go to the charts. It's a trade-off, man. Come on, you guys got to help me out. Get these wins off the board here from yesterday. If you want to go see the live stream from yesterday, you can. It's the afternoon session was absolute fire. Just like it was ridiculous. It's a long stream, you're looking at like an hour and a half stream, but it was ridiculous. I was literally in the zone. It was great. Yeah, a lot of fun. What is going on here? What is this 15 minutes with these liquidity things? What is going on? Let's see. Price didn't even move. Oh, well, there you go. Wow, really tight range, eh? So these are the liquidity targets I lined out from the afternoon session, just kind of showcasing where price could potentially go. If you take a look at a higher time frame, like the 4 hour, we are still in like a higher time frame swing. Unfortunately, we're in between two ferns. And the way that I look at this, I see you guys. I see you, Tom. Hold on. Let me just take a second here to point out some people who are actually putting it in. Okay, Charles says my power's out. Office lights work, nothing else. Whole neighborhood. I hate trading from my phone. I don't know how y'all do it. Well, I don't do it very often anymore because I'm here in front of my computer. But when I used to do it, I would just I would use MT5 or MT4. I don't know what you're using, but that's what I would use. But I don't really do that anymore. Please enable the options so we see in which frame you are. No idea what that means. What does that mean, Tobez? Enable the options so we can see in which time. Oh, time frame. My bad. See, man, I gotta read. It's my fault. It's not your fault. Okay. Canva. Yeah, no wonder. That's if you don't know what time frame I'm in. It doesn't really work, does it? Hold on, let me see. There we go. That's better, right? You should be able to see that. Okay. I don't want it too bright, but you should be able to see that. That'll work. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so 4 hour time frame. Yeah, it's a little bright actually. Let me just just a little bright for me. All right, 4-hour time frame. We're headed down. We're in between two swing points. Here's the bottom, here's the top, right? So we're in between. So that's why price action can get a little squirrely, a little weird, not really trending too hard. That's why yesterday was kind of tough, even though I had 26 trades and like met profit target with his 11 Apex accounts. But doing that, you know, was kind of squirrely because on the way up, it's just like there was not a clean trend. Okay, so what are we doing here? What's the trend? What's the trend? Right? Look, I mean, this is the way I see it anyways. I don't know how you guys see it, but I see that we broke structure here and we're still in between a high and a low. That's how I see it. So we're in a downtrend. So on a higher time frame, we're in a downtrend on 4 hour. Now we go to the daily, okay? You can see we broke structure up here if you're counting 2 candles, which for the sake of this, I'll count that, okay? I'll count the 2 candles. We did get above this swing point as well, barely. It's questionable. It's very questionable. Any other time, I would say this. I would say that this is the low right here on the daily. And I would say what created that low. And I'd go with a 3 candle pullback and it would be right here. Okay. And then this would be a very questionable structure break. Like I'm going from the candle body. I'm looking over here. It didn't actually break this structure. Right. So technically, this is a swing failure, and we have some equal highs up here on the daily, and we're in a downtrend. So yeah, that's kind of like what is going on. You know, we're in a downtrend, and you have to think of it like this too. This is something I thought about yesterday, Troy. When we talk about like, you know, like very, very hard, very hard. Let me rephrase. When we talk about, you know, a big push in the market, you know, something that is like dragon's breath, where it's just burning everything. It's just like, wow, like just that force, that volume. Do you really think this is done? I don't know, man. Like, look at the volume push here, and it went up. Yeah, sure, you're gonna have price retrace, but look at the continuation, and then this is gnarly, right? So I don't know, man. I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done. I'm just gonna say it. I was kind of feeling a certain way, and now I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done by a long shot. I think this 4 hour doesn't have a top wick, and there's a gap, and we might go up and try to mess with that. If we get lucky, we fill it, and then I bet she continues down, dude. Until further notice, that's what I'm thinking the market's gonna do. That's just me. Hey, don't yell at me.
I'm looking at a little volume action on a 4 hour or 15. Let's see. I'm going to 15. It's weird. Price is going up, but the volume is like trickling down.
Yeah, let me see here.
What's that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean? Volume, like the candle volume or the VFL?
I'm looking at on balance volume.
Yeah, so you're looking at actual orders, volume as in orders, like this.
Yeah.
So
you see that whole like there before it actually dropped.
Yeah, it's like going down and price kind of trickling up. It's kind of like moving down, price kind of going up. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You know, and the way I look at the volume flow index is this. That's what I use, like the VFL. You know, this indicator right here, if you're not familiar with it, about the script, this one, volume flow indicator by Lazy Bear. And I like it, you know, because it actually, the way it calculates is really nice. Like, kind of shows you underneath price. Like, look, we're under VWAP, okay? Volume. So the way I see it is exactly what you said. Look, I mean, the divergence is right here, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got price going up.
I've got it's called OBV. That's the indicator.
I know exactly what that is. Yeah, that's a good indicator too. But
it's
I just don't
similar.
Use it. Yeah.
Well, you're dumb. You're gay.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks, man.
It's okay now, guys. We can say those kind of words now.
Oh my God.
Trump signed the executive order. It's okay.
Oh, you stupid. Dude, come on. Okay, so
Charles is like, I knew that was coming.
there's a lot of hearts going off in chat right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so price is going up, from this point here, price going down. I mean, volume's coming down, so it's like you can see the divergence at that last part. All right, so yeah, it's suspect, right? At the very least, we're just very chop right now. We're probably gonna wait until news comes out in order for price to really do anything, is what I think. Yeah. Hilarious.
YouTube's gonna throttle down our engagement, like the algorithm, because we're saying those kind of words. So we better stop. We're not going to get any traction.
Throttle them down from 15 to 13.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can't really throttle this channel down too much more, dude.
Yeah,
it's pretty under the radar, and that's okay, man. We'll just keep winning. We just keep doing what we're doing. It's funny because it's just whatever. It's all good.
I think
6
you need to
wins
change
yesterday, 8 wins the day before. Get you some.
I think you need to change the little text there below your face where it says "Join my live 2-day trading challenge." I think that should be. It should go back to what it was.
I forgot. It should go back to what it was.
Yeah, before that, way better.
I got you.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, that is lame.
Yeah,
it's way lame. It's lame. Okay, I'm gonna change it, man. I'm changing it. Who's got W's this morning already? Like, before you even get in here, you gotta win. Shout out to you if that's you.
I want to know who got that short off the Asia.
Yeah, should we look at that? That was a one strap for life model, right? Or no? I'm not looking at it right now.
Well, it didn't play out really. It just kind of bounced. It just accumulated and then it dropped. So they would have to have stayed up, until now, 7 o'clock or whatever, before it actually made the move. But those highs were protected on that grab. So that's where your stop would be if you were doing the one strap for life, and it would have panned out. It would have been a little scary for a while, but yeah, man. So type in chat if you think we're going up or down. Just type up or down in the old chat box.
Yeah, you think we're going up or down? What do you think, Troy?
Man, like I said yesterday, I had a point or a target that I said, we're going to go down. I think we could go to that 2100 area, and then we're going to reverse and go up. And we didn't quite get all the way down to the exact target I was looking at, but it was pretty close. Like it was literally tapping that area, and then that kind of one strap model played out to go long, and we've just been kind of cruising up. So I'm bullish. I think the highs are going to get tapped. I think that gap above us is going to get filled. My only problem is there's just that volume diminishing and prices going up kind of action doesn't have me too confident that we can keep popping up. So we could see some type of a move down first and then take off, or we manipulate up and then go down. But either way, I think today we might have a big move. I just have to wait for price action to show me which way we're going first. Right now, it looks a little bearish. We do have some high time frame SMT between what is that? Yesterday's high and today. Let's see, Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, there's a little bit of bearish SMT, and that's why we've dropped off pretty early already. We've dropped down. It's just, I would like to see something grab these highs, at open, and then we make a move down. That's kind of what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So higher time frame SMT says we could go back down, and then we could pop back up. That's what I'm thinking.
In order for us to do anything else, we need everybody in here to destroy your phones with a hammer while you're smashing that damn like button right now. Right now. Get it done.
Yeah, chat's kind of dead, man. Nobody said up or down. What's going on?
Done.
You think we're going up or we're going down? Type that in chat. Come on. Get those thumbs moving.
Smash it. I got one. Whoever smashed that like button and broke their phone, you're my hero right now. You are my hero.
Matt B's the man.
Hulk, smash. Matt B in the house. Thank you, Matt B. We got one other one. We got another. Do I hear a 3 or a 4? Can I get a 3 or a 4? John Colby. Down, then up. We fill the wig. Let's go. Down, says Tom. Down, says Pippa. That's one of my daughter's best friend's names, Pippa. And that was an interesting name. I never heard that name. This is the second time I've ever seen that name. That's interesting. My whole life, I'm 42 years old. I never saw that name before. It's weird. Pippa says down. Who else? Can I get an up? Can I get a down? Let's go. Down, says Tobez. Down, up. Down, then up, says Lewis. Little manipulator is what he's saying. CC is saying down, up like yesterday. So like a mirror. Yeah, price likes to repeat what it did before. That is true. All right, whoever was in here yesterday, you already know we've been on fire. Okay, 6 wins yesterday, 8 wins the day before. Haven't had a down session since Thursday morning, and then we made it up in the evening session. So we've been on fire, dude. Like all of 2025 has been pretty lit, and I've been in here doing it for you guys on YouTube. So I appreciate the love. I'm very grateful for our community over on school and all the people in here learning, and not just learning, but like applying it. People like Stuart that are making more than $5,000 a month now. Just so many awesome stories in this community. And if you already have seen, we have a pinned message. I'm just going to say it one more time. If you want to come and join for free, the interactive challenge is basically showing you our strategy. So it's up to you. I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy being on here and trading with you guys. I put a lot of work into this interactive challenge. You'll see why, because you literally get an option on what you want to do, and you click the screen and it takes you to that option. So I had to do a video for all the options that are available to you. So I don't know if you've ever seen an interactive kind of thing. I've never seen anybody teach that way, and I thought it would be interesting to do it. So anyways, so today it's gonna go live, Pippa. I'm gonna let everybody in, and it's just so many videos I had to create. Even like the front end and the back end of the trading videos I had to redo them because I didn't think that we were gonna be doing like this whole interactive thing. So it's exciting, and look, I mean, it's gonna be like a water hose to your face. I mean, it's a lot of information, but instead of hosting like a live challenge for a couple of days, I figure something that is more interactive, a little more concise, and like it's still, I mean, it's not live, right? But it's still interactive. It's still fun. It's not like tutorials that use, like, there's interactivity, right? So I don't know how to describe it other than like, because it's interactive, it makes it a little bit more interesting, I guess. And then at the end of the challenge, we have something special for everybody that takes the challenge. So but yeah, it's exciting, man. We're just, we have not promoted our community on school until 2025, when I'm basically trading live on YouTube. And I had a couple of videos in 2024, of course, but I mean, really the traction there is nothing. I have such a small channel, and it was a crypto channel before it was a trading channel. So like all of our members in our group have been referrals, all of them, every single member. I mean, like you know, and not to like beat a dead horse here, but just to make it very clear to everyone, I'm not your typical guy out here. Like, this is our wall of love. We have a 5-star rating on Trustpilot with a ton of stories. These are all real people. These are our friends. I mean, these are our, look, Stuart, this is some from like back in the day, like a year ago when Stuart first came in the group, started his live account. Look, this is his new one. And he was on a demo account for 3 years, like, and then he came in, opened up a live account, and now makes more than $5,000 a month. Like, $5,000 a month is life-changing. I don't care really who you are. $5,000 a month is dope. Like, that's good money. That can pay your mortgage. At the very least, that pays your mortgage, your rent, your car payment, whatever. So, I mean, even like set a goal that's realistic, right? But anyways, I'm very proud of our group and like what we're accomplishing, and I like to point it out. And it's not, I mean, yeah, I'm selling you on it because it's fucking badass. So if you don't like it, eat a dick. Sorry. Oh, did I say all that? Oh my god, that's what goes through my head. But we can say all that now, right? Because Trump executive order. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, but we're trying not to say.
I know, I'm working on it. I got a potty mouth. I'm sorry. I'm Christian.
Mike's gotten a lot better. Since I first met him, it was every other word.
I know. And you know what? I've gotten you to cuss a little bit more. All right.
Yeah, my wife's like,
I apologize.
Yeah, why are you? Your mouth is filthy now. What's wrong with you?
It's my fault. Yeah.
And I was like, it's Mike.
And you know what? I've been so. That's the first time I've really gone hard on live stream and cursed like that. Like, wow. I'm gonna get soap in my mouth today, folks. All right. Let's get serious a little bit, okay? Let's get serious, yeah? So let me show you Bookmap, and I'm gonna just show you, this is where you can see liquidity lying on the chart, right? If you're not familiar with Bookmap. But this is how I got, 26 trades yesterday and 23 wins. So it's 26 trades, 23 out of 26 trades were winners. Ridiculous. You might call, excuse me, you might call that over trading. I'll just say, well, you're an idiot. How about that? Because guess what? Over trading, under trading, it's all perspective, man. Just wait for your setup and trade it. Is that too harsh? Okay, is that too hard? I don't know. I'm kind of being facetious a little bit, but this is kind of how I was doing it, all right? I was looking at Bookmap, seeing where the liquidity was at, and then I would pop over back to the chart, and I would be on a very low time frame, like this 1 minute time frame. And all I would be doing is playing the shelf method. If you guys don't know the shelf method, I have a video on my channel. You should learn it. I say you should learn it because I believe in it, and you don't have to learn it. I don't really care, but it's helped me grab big wins, and it helps me on a daily basis. But I'm looking at structure. I'm looking at fair value gaps. I'm looking like here we have a few interesting things happening here. Just like, let me go to the higher time frame so I can break down what happened here. Did anything happen here, or is it just me? Really? Now, did we grab Asia's low? Did we do that? Yeah, we practically did. Man, it's right there, eh? Yeah, so if I look at Bookmap, I can actually see, let's go back over to Bookmap, and you can actually see where these hotspots are at. See, like that's red. That was resting liquidity there, so that got grabbed. That was at 575. 575. It's really close to Asia's low, right? And look at this. See this right here? This was like, these are obviously traders probably putting their stops to go long, but you can see in here we have some resting liquidity, 549, but mainly these hot spots in here were grabbed, right? And if you look at there, like we do have some resting liquidity still down here. Kind of looks a little strange in Bookmap right now. I don't know why. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this is like a line. I've never really, maybe it's a glitch or something. I don't know. It just looks weird. But anyways, usually these go across further. Yeah, I'm going to restart Bookmap just to make sure everything's kosher. 'Cause sometimes it does have a glitch. Like sometimes it has a glitch and I have to just restart it. So I just want to make sure I'm looking at like all the right data, because yeah, I don't want to not look at the right data, right? But anyways, what I was saying to you guys is you can literally look at Bookmap, see where that liquidity's at, and not really guess based off of a wick, right? Like, if you've ever traded ICT, smart money concept, anything, I mean, really anything, that doesn't include Bookmap, they're going to tell you, well, you need to just go to the wick, right? You go to the wick, you basically, that's where the liquidity is at the wick. And I'm just going to say that's not true. How about that? Now it looks the same. All right, let me put this up here now. So Bookmap, it looks the same. Nah, I don't know what this line is. Kind of weird. Anyways, okay, so but you can see that we've grabbed some liquidity. A lot of times, guys, what you'll see is like a hot spot, and then you'll go back to the chart, right? If we go back to the chart, and you'll see it, like the hot spot would be, you know, let's just say hypothetically, the hot spot would be like right here, right? What does that say? It says that that's where the freaking liquidity is at. It's not at Asia's low, dummy. You just thought it was at Asia's low because that's what you're taught. But really, it was right here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just like a mind F. It's a mind fantastic is what F stands for, right? So I'm trying not, I won't curse anymore. Don't worry. It's kid friendly, guys. I apologize. Sorry about that. Okay, so long story short, okay, is that this is where the Bookmap hotspot is at. Price kind of already took those levels. And if I go back to Bookmap, like, is there a hotspot beneath these levels? There's a little bit of resting liquidity down here, but nothing crazy, right? So the market's pretty tame right now, and I can tell just because when I zoom out, I don't see red in these areas. Like usually you see red at, you know, there's going to be like a hotspot somewhere, and that's where the market is attracted to. It's attracted to those liquidity areas. 7 day says, Pippa, if you trade prop, you only need about 200 to make it work, as you could trade one account until you get paid and then get more. I'm trying to prove the model right now, Pippa. I'm trying to prove it, bro. I just passed 11 prop challenges. Yesterday was 6 wins. Day before that was 8 wins. I passed basically all 11 in those 2 days. But the thing is, bro, I have to trade it for a certain amount of time. So it's 7 days. You have to trade it for 7 days. There's these rules, stupid rules. There are direct to funded accounts out there. Tradeify, I believe, is one, direct to funded. So I'm going to be opening up more. I can't do this challenge to 100 grand. So first step is 10K. Let's get a 10K payout. Next step is 50K. And the next step is 100K. And I'm trying to prove it because I want to believe Patrick Wayland. I want to believe him. I want to believe these guys, you know, trades by Matt. I want to believe that it's not their following and that they're not getting like payouts that are BS based off of their affiliate commissions, which I know they're making a shitload on affiliate. But I want to believe that this is the right model, that you should spend your money on props, get to like 5K, and then go trade with the 5K in a live account. Here's my question. Okay, I just have a little question. This is something that I was thinking about, because this is what I saw Pat put into X, right? He had a post, and I kind of was like, I wish I could just call him. Hey, bro, I got a question for you. Why would you want to put any money in a cash account if you're making that much money in a prop account? That makes no sense to me. I don't understand. Why go to cash? I've traded with over 700 grand at one time. Why would I want to go back to that stress of my own money if I'm killing it? If I'm killing it, excuse me, if I'm killing it in the prop, why? I don't understand.
Well,
is
some
it just
people
because it sounds good? It sounds like, yeah, do this first and then do this. See, it's like he's showing you a roadmap, but is the roadmap real? Because I know 99% of people are going to fail on the prop account. So you're just being an asshole trying to get people to use your affiliate link and do prop. But I'm not saying that is a fact. Like, I'm trying to prove the model. And if I can't do it after 8 years of trading, then I don't know, man. I'm going to question the shnikes out of anybody else trying to go for this prop. And it's harder. It's harder. It's not like it's easier. It's harder. Why would you want to start with trading that's harder first? Because you lose less? That's not true. You're going to open 20, 30 accounts. Let's just be real. You're a degenerate. You're going to open 50, freaking 100, whatever it takes. You're just going to keep spending your money on prop accounts. And the excuse is going to be like, oh, well, I would have lost this money in a live account. Not true. You have a lot more flexibility in a live account. Anyways, what were you going to say, Troy? I'm sorry.
Oh, I can talk now? Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Sorry, bro. Go ahead, man. What do you
Jesus.
got? Let's go.
Jesus.
Tell them the real deal, Troy.
So I kind of watched some of this guy Patrick Whalen's videos, like his live trading, and like I don't know what's going on, but I only see him take like a couple trades. Sometimes it's days he doesn't take any trades, but then he'll do these like reviews of the week or whatever that show all like his prop firm account dashboard, where it has like the calendar and it shows how many trades he's taken each day. And like the days where he didn't take any trades or it was just one or two, it would say like 30 trades or 20 trades, but he didn't take any of those live, or maybe it was just one or two that he took live. So, and it's just one account, right? So that it's not like stacked accounts or whatever, I don't think, but that's where it's like a lot of people are kind of questioning too, like, is it even real? And like, how are they all green days? Like there's no reds. Like it's a little, I don't know how you're taking that many trades
That's interesting.
during the day, but you're only showing one or two live, unless he's got other people trading his account for him, which makes sense. But
I don't know, but I want to prove this prop firm model. I want to prove it right. I want to prove it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the payout and make it to 10K and be like, look, guys, I did this and I did it all live. You can see every single trade right here. That's not true though, because there was trades that I took yesterday before I even hopped on. So maybe that's what he does. I had like 20 trades before I even hopped on. So it's really bad. Like, don't do that. But right. I've been trading 8 years, man. Like I'm not going to sit here all day. You know, sometimes there's a peacefulness that comes with trading on your own too, man. A little bit. Like it's you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, well, maybe not. Maybe you don't. But yeah, I like trading on my own too, man. Like, believe me, I like trading in here. It's fun. Love when we all get wins. It's the high. It's like me being on stage. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like the high of everybody feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like a buzz in the room. Yesterday, 6 wins. The day before that, 8 wins. The day, Friday winning. Thursday was loss in the morning, winning in the afternoon. I think I actually ended the day down on Thursday, just a slight, tiny bit. And then Wednesday of last week, nothing but wins all day, morning and evening. Tuesday, morning and evening W's. Monday, morning and evening W's. Like, it goes back. Now we're on week 3, and there's been one down session. One. And it's all the same type of moves, but not the same strategy, same type of moves. Short, sweet, like very drawn out. Here's what we're going to do, and it feels good when we're all winning,
Think about this, Mike.
Yeah.
Think about, okay, I'm a prop firm. I give you a call, or I message you like Apex. I'm Apex. And I tell you, hey,
Apex?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I
Mike,
get my payout finally?
I own a prop firm, Apex, and we see you've got a pretty good following on YouTube, and we want to kind of partner with you. So what we'll do is we're going to give you $20K a month up front just to promote us, right? And then that also comes with unlimited accounts. So we'll just load you up with however many accounts you want. You can trade them. If you make the money, we'll pay it out or whatever. And if you lose it, no big deal. But all we want you to do is keep pushing our prop firm, get people to sign up, because we know that's where we make our money. Oh yeah, man, sure. Why would I say no? That's a no-brainer. How much more confident do you think you would be, or careless would you be with your trading? Like, you just wouldn't, like, who cares if you lose? Like, how much more focused and in the zone could you be if there was no worry of losing the money? Like, all of you have traded on a paper trading account and win, right?
That's true.
But then as soon as you go to a live account, you lose. So now tell me how.
Yeah.
That's how these prop firm accounts work, I think, with these big guys on YouTube. I don't know. I could be lying.
Hey, man, hit me up. I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it, Apex. I'm in. I want all the money. I want it all. I'm a greedy let's go. Yo, you know what's funny is like, I think these guys get hit up by a lot of other prop firms and turn it down, bro. Honestly, like they don't take everything that's thrown their way. As you get real in trouble real quick going with the prop firm that pays you a bunch of cash, but then they go belly up, they don't pay out. So yeah, the goal is this, guys, to get to 10K. That's a realistic number. If I had to start over, right? I'm not even trading my cash account as a primary focus. So I have 11 Apex accounts. Those are at goal right now. So I just got to wait for them to turn on. So I got to trade for 7 days. Then I'm going to open up a Tradeify account. Probably, I don't know what I'm going to do over there. If you guys have, maybe in school, we'll talk about that. But yeah, also, like if you're trying to scalp, it's very different than day trading and swing trading. Like there's swing traders here, like in chat, just to get a feel for the room. I'm really curious now. If you're a scalper type scalp, if you're a swing trader or a day trader, let me know. Swing, day, or scalp. Type it in chat. I just want to see like what the feel for the room is. Like, do we have more scalpers than swing traders? More day traders is like you're in a trade for the day. Scalp is like, you know, seconds to minutes, right? And then swing trader is going to be multiple days. I'm just really curious to see, like, what is the feel for the room? So, and if you don't know, type IDK. Like, I don't know. I'm curious, man. So, we got scalp. So, check this out, Troy. Like, read the chat real quick. Look, scalp, day, scalp, day, scalp, a mix, scalp. So, or I don't know if Andrew, I don't know if S stands for scalp or swing. swing. Look at that, man. Intraday, then day, okay. Scalp. Al Bundy in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Al Bundy, welcome, Al. Good to see you in here, bro.
All right, so there's more people that do swing or day trading than scalping.
Yo, I have to do this. I know we just... look, I gotta do it this way. This is actually so close that hold on, I gotta do this. Hold on. I gotta put a poll up, guys. I have to. Okay, so this poll is coming out. So I'm really curious to see what the feel for the room is, because it's too much to count. You guys just do me a favor, just click on that poll and let me know, like, are you a day trader, swing trader, or a scalper? I'm really curious to see, like, what do people mainly do? I mean, you're here in this chat and you're here on this channel. I just want to know, like, if I'm scalping, how does that help you as a day trader? I mean, obviously, look, very similar things, right? Price is fractal. You can argue about that. Larry Williams already proved that. But like, if we talk about scalping and I don't talk about day trading or swing trading ideas, I kind of feel like I'm letting half the room down at that point. You know what I mean? So let's just see. I just want to see what this comes in at here. So far, scalping is definitely above everything else at 53%. We only have 17 votes. We got like 30 people in here, so you guys vote.
I feel like swing and day could have probably been the same thing.
No, because day, yeah, you may be right.
Because what I do is I'll get into a day trade, and if I feel like this thing could keep going, it turns into a swing.
Yeah, that's true, but that's just
or
not...
if I get into a swing trade and price just, you know, goes straight up huge and it's like a swing, I just get out because it was a giant move.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like in between both of those.
Well, that's what you call intraday.
50-50.
Yeah, it's what you call intraday. That's where you're holding for a day or two or three, you know. But swing trading specifically, guys, is weeks. That's what a swing trade is. It's weeks. You're holding trades for weeks, not days. That's intraday. And if you don't know, I mean, there's swing trading, that's weeks, right? Intraday is like multiple days, maybe even a week. That's not a swing trade. A swing trade is weeks at a time. You're looking on the weekly chart, you're looking on the daily. Those are your time frames. An intraday is more like your daily, your 4 hour, right? A day trade is more like your 1 hour, your 15 minute, okay? Maybe even your 5, right? I'm
thinking more about the principles behind how to get into the trade, not
sure.
like,
no, those could be the same, right? Yeah.
Yeah, scalping and then the day and swing is just, it's like completely different time frames.
Yeah, so it looks like the poll, it looks like 21 people voted. Okay, so we got the majority, I guess, are scalpers, which makes sense why you're here. But I kind of, I mean, I wish I kind of combined swing and day.
50, yeah, that's 52% right now.
It's just, bro, you're really, it's not the same thing. But I guess, you know what? We're scalping, so do you do anything other than scalping would be the question.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
So what is that, 50 something percent? Yeah, 52. Oh, now it's 50-50. People are still voting. Interesting, man. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'll leave that up there just for now. So I think it's a good idea then to go over maybe higher time frame trade ideas as we're cruising through here, you know? I think that's a good idea. So first of all, let's just take a look at the higher time frame first, okay? I'm gonna turn VWAP off and just go from the higher time frame and take a look at the overnight session once again for the Nasdaq, right? Specifically the Nasdaq. So the way that I look at this on the higher time frame, like a 4 hour, is that we're in a downtrend. Now I'm not gonna go back. That's in the beginning of the day. I already broke that down. If you're confused on that, go watch my structure video because we have not broken structure to the upside. And if you're confused on that and you're like, well, it looks like we did. No, we didn't. We're in between. We broke structure here. We changed character actually here. I'll leave this up because it doesn't really hurt the chart to leave this up. But this is where we actually changed character. So technically we're in a downtrend. The high's up here, the low's down here. We're in between, huge range. So it's not even worth really looking at. And so day trading's kind of out right now for me, unless I see something really clear in a momentum move, which we've had a momentum move up, and this is the momentum move up. You can see momentum up, and you can even see it on other indicators, but I'm not going to go into all that. But essentially, momentum is up, and so we have a really tight range for the day because of FOMC. I don't think we're going to see much movement. I could be wrong, but we got 10 minutes till the open. I don't think we're going to see a lot of movement before FOMC at what is it, 2 o'clock Eastern, right? 1 o'clock Central, and then Jerome Powell speaks at 1:30. So we got a little time. We got a little time to wait. Let's go down to the lower time frame.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee.
All right, brother.
10 minutes.
Now, what do we see with Bitcoin, right? Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick. Because Bitcoin is sort of, well, that's not what I meant. What do we see with Bitcoin in terms of direction? A lot of times Bitcoin will lead the way. So let's take a look. And you guys, do me a favor, get the chat going, man. Like, let's smash that like button if you haven't smashed it, baby. Let's get it going. Let's get the energy going. I'm looking for 20 wins today. 20. Let's go. I want to break the record. I think the record's 22 likes. YouTube is like, this guy sucks, man. He keeps, you know, I know he keeps winning, but he just sucks. I don't know. We gotta shelve this guy, just like his music career. All right. So, anyways, Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 15-minute. Hey, we're at the record right now. That was fast. We get one more like and I break the record, guys. Let's go. All right, Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick. Let's go to the hour time frame. So same thing, right? Bitcoin on the hour time frame. You have a low, you have a high. Here's your low, here's your high. You're in between the range, and so technically we haven't really broken that range. And you can see the same kind of thing with the Nasdaq. If you don't think they're correlated and you hopped off, or you're not interested in looking at Bitcoin, you need to kind of rethink your life. You need to rethink your whole life because they are correlated. They do correlate. And it's very important to look at Bitcoin, in my opinion, to see if you're trying to get the undertone of the market, like the market sentiment. I think you're very foolish for not looking at Bitcoin. So I'm just letting you know. Okay. Yeah, the Lambo's in the garage. First of all, my Tesla would like give a Lambo a run for its money. Is that sad? A little bit. I like Teslas. Sorry. Okay, so let's see here. Basically, 1 minute, same thing. Let's see, 15-minute. I'm just getting my bearings, guys. That's how I do it. You know, I'm not like super quick to the punch, but this is how we got 6 wins yesterday, 8 wins the day before, man. It's just, I ease into it. Plus, what am I going to do 7 minutes before the market opens? Come on, man. Like, just relax. It's very early. Chill. If you're here for scalping, then get in the mindset of scalping. We got to ease into it. It's like, this is how I do it. I chill. I don't really, there's no pressure. There's no like, you know, I'm not FOMOing. I don't care what happens. Look, we're at the record. I can't get past 23 likes on a stream. I just can't do it. It's not possible. It won't, I don't think it acts. Look, it went down. Somebody unliked, you a-hole. I have no words for you, my friend. You are a piece of work. Okay. I don't know what you want me to say. You know, there's nothing to do right here. There's nothing to do here. So we just have to wait. Or I have to wait. I'm not doing anything right here. I'm waiting. I'm looking at stuff. I'm just lining stuff out. Just relax. I just cannot believe that somebody unliked the channel. Then 2 people stepped up and they were like, no, we're not letting you down, Mike. And I appreciate you too. Whoever you are. That's 22, 23, went to 24. We broke the record, baby. We went back down. Dude, are you kidding me? It's YouTube algorithm. It's the YouTube algorithm unliking my channel. This is messed up, dude. Completely messed up. I just can't even believe it right now. So I'm sad. I'm sad inside. Okay, it hurts. Going from 24, breaking the record, down to 23. It's unbelievable, actually. All right, middle of this 15-minute fair value gap. That's what I'm looking at target here. Checking out Bookmap just a little bit. We have some resting liquidity above us. 21,637 looks like the next run, and we do have some aggressive buyers stepping in. Obviously, right before market opens, I'm definitely going to be chill right here. I'm looking for a short opportunity potentially, and I say potentially because equilibrium. I'm sorry, man. I was looking at the wrong damn thing. Hold on. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Interesting because Bitcoin is sort of in a downtrend, rolling over. Let me go down to the 5. Gosh, he's spotty, man. Yeah, let me see. What is this? Oh, bitmap. Oh, I'm looking at bitmap. That's why. Hold on. Let me get the right chart up here. There we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. Now she's looking. Look, I'm looking at Bitcoin because she's in this downtrend. Nice dragon's breath to the downside. I think that's a follow through, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but for all the Bitcoin enthusiasts, I don't know if we hold that. These longs, I'd be out of these longs for sure. I never took those longs, but I just put those up there as some ideas for you guys. But yeah, this is dragon's breath to the downside. So I mean, I'm looking at potentially Bitcoin dropping further. Plus we have VFL dropping like off of a cliff. Look at VFL. Right, so that's under this swing point for sure. You got a price target of like, and it's not here. Yeah, just right under this swing point. I'm gonna say 99.5 for 99.6. We'll go 99.6 for BTC. So a little bit of a downward headwind for BTC. We'll see what happens there. You got Nvidia way down post-market. I mean pre-market. Way down. Way down. It's not good for Nvidia. Plus, if you look into DeepSeek, guys, this is that AI that came out. You're gonna notice that essentially the company, you can bag on it all you want. Sure, it's not as good, whatever. But you have to understand, they're doing the computations that are going on, the energy that's expelled behind the DeepSeek project. The reason why it's causing so much chaos with NVIDIA is because basically they they did everything that they did was with a fraction of the energy cost of NVIDIA. Essentially, it's like NVIDIA is selling all these these chips that they make, right? The problem is, man, is that people may not need them, right? You're overkill. So do you really need all the computation? And so essentially, that's the long story short, right? All right, market is about to open in 2 minutes. We already hit the middle of that 15 fair value gap on the 15. We have, I'm going to turn on the Asia session range just so I can line out the tops and the bottoms here. But I want to put this up here. I want to put Asia's low in here. I got some liquidity targets beneath us. That's pretty much it for now. I'm going to turn this back off, make it real clean for us this morning. So do you really need all the chips from NVIDIA after this company, DeepSeek? And let me tell you something, Elon didn't bag on them. You have Microsoft, you have NVIDIA themselves. This is not some, BS company. They didn't say that. Nobody's talked crap about them. That's my point. Nobody's talked crap about them. And the reason why is because they're kind of dope. They actually did something pretty dope. That's why. What is going on here? Asia buy side. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. So it's interesting, right? So do you need all the Blackwell chips from NVIDIA? I don't know, man. That's going to be the key, right? For NVIDIA holding the market up like it's been. I think that's going to be really key. We'll have to see. Duong Tran asks, what indicator do we use for sessions? It's going to be the Asia session range. It's Asian session range, brother. I'll show you real quick since we have like a minute. It's going to be this one right here. Right there. Cool. Asian session range. And I just use the defaults on that just to give me a good idea. I'm also using Bookmap. This is how we went, 6 wins yesterday, 8 wins the day before. I could keep going. I mean, we had one losing session last week in the morning, and then we made up for it in the evening. It's been fire, dude. So everything's been lit. Go back to the chart here. Market is officially open. So just opened up. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Smash the like if you like the market open. So we're going to wait for the 15-minute range to form, right? And, drop in chat. We got 27 likes now. That's pretty cool. So that is a stream record. How sad is that? That's hilarious. What I'd like for you guys to do is, I can't, you know what, Fred? I can't go through all of the settings on Bookmap right now, bro. It's kind of a lot. But I will go through. I think what I'm going to do is introduce Bookmap to the school group very soon. Do some training videos on it. It's not complicated, right? But I think because I've spent a lot of time with it, I think it could be helpful just to release a few videos on that in school. So I'll be dropping it in here. This is a challenge group. Link is pinned. If you want to come take the interactive challenge, we're going to be letting everybody in today. It's like the exact strategy that I use and that we use every day to crush the market. And I'm going to be doing a thing in there on Thursday live. Just, I decided I'm going to hop in there Thursday, not tomorrow, but next week. And just do something live with everyone and just show you guys a couple of things that I don't get to show on stream. Do some live back testing, so you can actually see what it's like. I mean, look, you see it here, right? But it's slow. You don't get to see a whole lot of setups, right? But there, if I do a live back testing, you'll be able to see a ton of setups, man. Right? Using various strategies, not just one, but we will use the one strat for life model to start with. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Look at that. That's ridiculous, right? This is what I mean, I don't know if other people talk about this, but for Troy and I, this is like what our target is on these fair value gaps, on these 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. the middle. You know, when we see a reaction right there, that's when we can get a trade-off potentially. But the thing is, right before market open is tough. Yeah, so like I said, looking for a potential downward move today, man. That's just what I was feeling. And looking at over here, equilibrium's way up high. Equilibrium right now is up here. I'm gonna actually put my target right here for equilibrium just so I can keep track. I'm using another indicator. I'm not gonna show you guys that, but I'm using something else to find the equilibrium. And this is the trade we took yesterday in the morning. Kind of got me in trouble because I added, right? So I did, I ladder ordered, and I basically showed yesterday I was lighter sizing, right? I ladder ordered in, price went against me, pretty much was upside down. I got out of that trade and flipped, remember, because the 15-minute range was broken to the upside. And I talked to you guys about the 15-minute range. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be teaching all morning, but the way that we were able to get back to break even and then literally take my account and add another $1,800 to it yesterday and wind up way in the green was we had to flip. New data, as a trader, you cannot be afraid to let go of your ideas, okay? It's just stupid ideas that you have. That's the way I look at it as a trader, right? So as soon as the market gives you data that goes against those ideas, to basically say, hey, your idea is dumb and you're like, it's no longer valid. The problem is when you're a new trader, like I've been trading 8 years, and if you haven't been trading a long time, you don't really know when it's invalid. Like, when is my idea invalid? Does anybody understand what I mean there? Does anyone feel that pain? Like, when is the idea invalid, right? I have this idea for a trade, price is going against me. Do I just hold it? Or like, when do I get out? I feel like it's gonna turn back, right? And so if anybody else feels that pain, let me know in chat. Do you understand what I mean? Does that make sense? Does anybody else feel that pain, like not understanding exactly when to get out of trades? I'm curious because I know that was a big problem for me. And I know it's a lot of problem for a lot of people. So I think the solution there is twofold. Number one, you have to practice your ass off, okay? I can show you, I just showed it the other day, but 1,500 trades for a strategy is pretty good. Like, that's pretty good. You're gonna know if that strategy is gonna work out for you. But if you go and do like 50 back tests or 100 or 200, you're wasting your effing time. Do you understand? I'm being real with you guys. Like, I'm not, you're wasting your time. You got to do enough on the back test to where, I don't know, Nick, W. Okay. I like it. Fine. I'll just shut up. I'll just be quiet. You got to back test, man. Ah.
Everybody's like, I don't care, Mike. Just tell me when to buy and sell, please. Thank you.
Jesus.
Or I'm gonna go to the next streamer.
Yeah, the next streamer, you're right. They're out there. All right, we got a shelf right here, so the continuation model would be to the downside, and I don't love this because we're still within the open, but this is a model. This is a continuation model. Let me see something. Yeah, I don't love that. I'm going to take that off. We're not going to do that. Yeah, we're overextended to the downside. No news has come out. We also have, let me see this range real quick on a higher time frame. This is a good buying opportunity right here, actually. Nice little support right here on the 1 hour. This is a decent buying op to potentially actually go up, believe it or not, even though we're in a downward spiral here, it feels like. Yeah, 15-minute looks pretty good there. The 1 minute. Just need to develop a little bit more support down here. But if she starts to V-shape, we have an IFVG here. We did grab high time frame liquidity from a session low. Let me put in what I'm looking at here. So this is going to be a shelf. The unfortunate part is we have a shelf above us, right? I'm the shelf king. If you don't know shelves, go learn them. Shelf is continuation model would be to the downside, right? So, but we're overextended. So if you're trying to scalp, and I'm talking 10 points, 20 points, something like this, right? You're going to be looking for something where you're going to have to give yourself a little bit more room here because the market just opened. So, maybe give yourself like a 15-point stop. Look, I'm going against this this trend here, but Yeah, I'm not in this trade. Just kind of wait for this this push to continue here, guys. Gonna wait for the push to continue, and I actually have to set up over here. So I'll let you know if I'm in. See how she's kind of bouncing right there? Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen, but it's okay. So you set yourself up with these tight stops, you know, even if you got in here. But I mean, I'm just not in that trade, but it's a decent idea. We're gonna wait though. We're gonna wait. She's not done. I want her to be done. She just does not look like she's done at all. We build up a little bit more support. We'll take a look at it. There's nothing really over to the left that is driving this other than this little support zone on the 1 hour. We do have a fair value gap down here, so I'm gonna line this out. This is a 1 hour fair value gap as a target, so 1 hour FVG. I'm gonna hop over to bookmap and start using bookmap to see. Get that off, clean this up a little bit. See, now we're starting to get in the zone. Here we go. You guys ready? She took Tokyo's low. Come on, where's my... Yeah, she took Tokyo's low, eh? I'll put this in as support. This 1 hour FEG is super suspect. I like the middle of this, so I'm gonna mark the middle of this. I like that a lot.
We do have
let's move this over here.
High time frame SMT and
Bullish?
lower time frame SMT to say we're going down. So until we start breaking structure on a 5, I'm still thinking we go down.
Yeah, that's more higher time frame. So he's talking more like maybe, you know, a day trade, something where you're in for a little bit. I'm looking for 10 points. I'm looking for like 7 points, 10 points, 15 points. Use a mini contract, you know, that kind of vibe. I'm already at goal in my props, so I really don't have a reason to trade these. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. So yeah, this is the prop. I'm already at goal, so I don't really need to. I'm already at 53.2, right? So I have no need to trade, but I am gonna get into trades, and I'll use micros, and that way you can just see how I manage them. Deal? You guys like that? Let's go, baby. All right, look, for all intents and purposes, yes, we're in a downtrend. We're like, yeah, but it's on a very low time frame and the market just opened. I'm trying to find a reason to go long here, honestly. And I see a couple of reasons not to go long and a couple of reasons that we might get a little bounce here, but I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting for this 15-minute. Here we go. This is 1 hour. The center of this 1 hour is super sexy to me. I like this. That's why I put it up there as a target. So, and she's not trending very well. She's pushing. So we gotta let her push. When I see a trend, right? I want to see that zigzag pattern where the swing point, the breaker is respected. It has a nice clean shelf. This is the move. I already called this earlier. I said this is a continuation model. So if anybody got that, type W in chat. But listen, I didn't get in that trade. It's just ideas. And once again, the idea did pan out, but I just didn't get into it. I'm second guessing that idea right now just because we're at the open and things happen. Here's the middle of that fair value gap, right? So you're talking about the middle of these gaps can, a lot of times, man, you're talking about 10 points, right? 10 points, you know, 10-point stop, something like that. You got a shelf above us, you know. Now it's like, okay, are you done? I'm gonna mark this shelf out and see if she actually respects it or if she's done. You know, and you could go to the shelf, but that's like 26 points. And you just have to play this really tight break-even stop kind of vibe. I wasn't able to get into that trade. I'm just sitting here talking, and I forgot to put it up there. But that's okay.
Get in the zone, man. Come on, get in the zone, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a little off this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tiny bit off. I just feel it. I feel like I'm not like 100% in the zone, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And you know what it is? We need some energy in here. I don't know what I think I'm more energetic than anybody else. What's up with that?
All right, let's give Mike some hearts, guys. Come on, some hearts. Get his heart pumping.
How come your video disappeared?
Man, for some reason, that connection point, it just ends up not working after a certain time period.
Really?
I don't know. Sometimes it does. It works fine, and sometimes it doesn't. But I just cannot get my video to come back on. I've tried resetting and doing all kind of stuff. So I don't know what's up.
That's lame, bro. Lame.
It's lame, yes.
Yo, Nick, shout out to Nick for getting a W while I was rambling. That's hilarious. Let's see if we disrespect this shelf in the next 32 seconds, because we already did hit this 1 hour, center of this 1 hour. I think we push here. Let's go ahead and see. Bookmap is showing kind of a mixed vibe right now. Bookmap is very light. I'm showing light. We already took this out down here. 21,500 looks like that was her goal, and she took it out. So not really seeing any buyers step in. You can see that very clearly, right? Not really seeing buyers. I think we might continuing to fill this gap. So target was hit. That would have been a nice little bounce, but now the bottom of this fair value gap is looking pretty sexy, and I don't have it lined out exactly, but it's pretty close. 475 level looks like next stop potentially. Not a whole lot down here, guys. Look at the thinness. This is just very thin. Let me zoom in a little bit more.
There's a nice little 1 minute.
Yeah, still getting more aggressiveness to the downside, but like I am seeing a little bit of heat above us now. So that 21.54. Let's see if we can get above this shelf, man. That's really what I'm waiting for. I think this could be a decent buying opportunity, honestly. I know it sounds crazy. But so I'm gonna put this up here. This is gonna be, you gotta give yourself a little bit of room, maybe a 20 and 20. Let's go 20 and 20. Down here, waiting for these lows to get got, basically. Waiting for this low to get got. If she doesn't do that and she breaks above the shelf, we might be able to get in on that. This is an inverse fair value gap. If this turns into an IFVG after she grabs these lows, this actually could be a decent model to get in. I'm looking for longs right here, man. I know it's not a continuation model, but there's reasons behind the madness. BTC still turning down. Still in a little bit of trouble, BTC. And that led the way. Remember I said earlier you need to be looking at BTC, and now look at what happened. Like, we faded back. So I'm looking at this level. Let me go back to the chart so you can see what the hell I'm doing. All right. This is the level I'm looking at. So tiny bit of support. We have a shelf above us, and I'm looking for this shelf to get basically disrespected and for price to close above it. As you know, I am the shelf king, the shelf master. I am looking at shelves. So the middle of this 1 hour fair value gap, that target is done. We're going to go ahead and put a target down here at the bottom of the fair value gap just so I know where that 1 hour is at. And let's take a look at how these candles open. This is going to be a place where I'm going to take a stab right there where you see it. I'm going to be patient. See, I want a better entry. Let's see if we get it. Open low and I'm in. Not quite, man. See how she kind of made that top wick? Damn, I would have taken it. She come just a little bit lower. I will take it. I'm not in yet. 21,500 still looks like that's a nice level for price to want to grab right now. Liquidity is hot down there, so I can see it in Bookmap lighting up. She's super hot. She's gonna turn right back down. I think she's gonna turn right back down. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got 21,530 looking pretty good. 21,520. So we got liquidity above us. Now the question is, she go up there first or she grab this, right? So if she grabs a 500s before going up there, I think I can justify this. It's just we're a little overextended for such an early play. We're 2 minutes before a 5-minute candle potentially breaks the bottom of the range. So if that ends up panning out, then I am definitely gonna flip and I'll be taking a short. I'll be taking a short. So yeah, we're just waiting. 15-minute range, y'all. If you don't know about it, I did a whole back testing on it. If you caught the live stream where I was, we were going off, man. That was sick. That was a lot of fun. Anyone in here catch the 15-minute range back test the other day? It was like last week. It was pretty wild. Okay, so a little bit of support, a little bit of resistance. The shelf is still keeping us underwater. I think we could still bounce down here, right at this level here. I'll let you know. I want to see, this candle doesn't look great. This candle does not look great. It looks like it could be a leg, but I want to see a little bounce. I'm in. I'm going to go in right there. Little stab long, and if I'm wrong, she extends down, I'm out. Okay, I'm looking for 10 points. Looking for about 10 points on this move. I'm looking for like right here, man. That's it. Something very soft. I'm gonna be aggressive with this play and go very, very soft because we're looking like we might extend down. And if that's the case, I'm gonna get out very quickly. We got 21,485 opening up beneath us. See if we pop up to 21,515 first. See if that holds. I gotta stop right underneath this right here. Okay, let's see if we can get the 10. 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna be out right there. I'm out. Very, very tiny play. I didn't even have time to switch over, man. I did not even have time to switch over. I apologize, but I did not have time to switch over into trade ovate right here. Okay, but you can see there's a trade right there. But yeah, just very quick, man. I was looking for that 10. That made sense to me. Makes sense because we're a little overextended and we're developing a little bit of that support. If she broke that, I'd be out very quickly because this is the end of the fair value gap. So if you got a W right there and you got more than 10 points incoming, that's 20 now, up to 21,530 now. Looks like the play up to the shelf possibly. Once again, look at how we're not really trending very well, right? We're developing some support, we got some resistance, we're in between this support and resistance, and we got FOMC coming up later in the day. So chances are, you know, especially hitting the center of that 1 hour FEG, the chances are that, you know, you get these little scalps off these levels where, you know, it looks like price might be rounding out, not trending very well. Does that make sense? So hopefully that makes sense. This is a what do you call it? A fade. It is a fade, right? We're fading the market, and the reason
to catch a fade, dog.
We're trying to catch a fade, dog. So we're going against the trend, and when we go against the trend, we call that a fade. Here we go up to the shelf. Let's see if this gets disrespected finally. If you got a W off that, type W in chat. That was very clear. I mean, I don't know how much more clear we can get. Yeah, I took a little tiny thing. Look, guys, I don't even have to be trading. I'm already at my profit target in this account. So, but you guys definitely would, even if, I mean, this is turning into a really nice trade. Obviously, when I get out, doesn't necessarily mean you get out or you get in. This is just what I'm doing. I'm just curious if anybody else took action. So first win for the day, first W for the day. We got Al Bundy in chat. Al, congrats on the W, brother. Let's go. We got Chris with W, Lewis, John, Marius. Let's go. Still in cash account. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Stu. I think you could hold that for just a second. You know what, Stu? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna be real with you, dog. I would be careful right here. This is equilibrium. So wow, the equilibrium moved all the way from here down to here. Hold on, let me see here. You still have some room. Never mind. You still have some room. You still have room. I was looking at the 1 minute, so you still have room. It's all the way up here. This is going to be equilibrium, and what that means is when price gets up there. Here's the disrespect level for price. That was a good freaking call, man. I have no reason to trade in the TradeOvate account because I'm already at price target. But if you guys are holding that, shit, that's a great little call right there. Perfect entry. Perfect entry. And what that was based on is like, there's not a like, I don't have a specific rule book or strategy for the Midas Touch group. This is our community over here, right? And so we have training in here where, you know, you learn the one strategy for life. But first you got to come into the challenge, man. The challenge is open. Link is pinned in the description. So join it. I'll be showing a ton of stuff. You know, 8 years of trading, it's impossible for me to shove it all down your throat into one, you know, thing. But show as much as I can. Then I'm gonna hop in there. We're gonna hop in next Thursday, right, Troy? I said that earlier. I want to make sure that's right.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're doing next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday, gonna be doing like live back testing and just live, just answer your questions live, one-on-one. Whoever's there, first come, first serve, and almost like just like a Q&A mixed with back testing session, so you can see setups, right? And that's what's in the challenge. That's what's in the challenge. So we're gonna be done with the challenge today, finally, and I'll be letting everybody in by the end of day today. So if you sign up, it's free to join the group, and then it's $1 to unlock the challenge. And that's because we want people to have some skin in the game, right, Troy? A whole dollar. If you have a problem paying the dollar, DM me. I will pay your dollar, okay? It's not about the dollar. It's just I don't want to give it away. It's not valuable if you give it away. You know, it's like giving a kid a free car. What do? They trash it.
Well, and it's also kind of like a mechanism to keep the people that are just, you know, not real serious about, you know, being in our community and contributing. All they're thinking about is, you know, themselves, and like just, you know, they have no care at all about our community. They just want the info.
Yeah, we already kicked like 900 people out.
Yeah, if you just charge $1 with stuff, it's just so much.
With stuff,
or a challenge, you know, challenge. Like if you just charge $1 for the challenge, it eliminates like 90% of those, you know, people that aren't going to ever be anybody in your community. It's like worth.
Hey, we're going down. We're going down. We're going down.
We're going down now.
We're going down. We're gonna go down 21,485. So good little scalp. That was a good move, Stuart. When I said right there was equilibrium, it's on a lower time frame. So hopefully you trailed correctly. I'm sure you did. I'd be a little careful in this area. I think that we have more chance to go down than up. Look at this is what I'm looking at, man. Oh, you have Bookmap now, Stuart, so you can see what I see. But 21,485 with a lot of sellers stepping in, just aggressive selling. Just looks like we're going to continue a little bit now. I could be wrong, but I'm going to light up that 21,485 level on the chart so we can actually see it. 21,485. Where's that at? Right here. So I'll light that up just so we have it. Yeah, that's the link. I already have the link pinned too, Stuart. Thank you though. Anyone needs some more coffee? Aggressive buyers stepping in right here now. So it's 50-50, dude. We're still under VWAP. I'll put VWAP in here so we can check out where VWAP is. It's, you know, quite a bit of a ways above us. Yeah, VWAP, we're kind of far away from VWAP right now. So take that for what you will. We're about 50 points, 60 points from VWAP right now. I'm looking to get back up to close to VWAP, right where this circle is. This is on a little higher time frame, on a 5-minute time frame. This is what I would consider equilibrium. You might hear me say that a few times. Let me go to the 15-minute range and let's just explore real fast. Okay, let's go down to the 5 and let's mark out our 15-minute range, yeah? Because it's very important that we notice where this 15-minute range is at. I'm gonna get rid of this and just mark the 15-minute range. So there's the low, the high is up here. And let's go down to the 5-minute. Now, if we see a candle body on a 5-minute close beneath this 15-minute range, I am going to be taking a trade in that direction, period. Okay, this will be a cash account trade. So I'm just letting you guys know, when I say cash account, that just means I'm not scalping. I'm going to be day trading. I'll tell you what the average distance is right now for my trades. It's going to be, let's say we close a candle body down here, right? My stop loss is going to be up here. Okay, so it's 160 points. Now you might go, oh, well, how do you get that? Well, here's the thing, man. You have to do the equation like this, okay? This is how I do it. Every 40 points that price moves is roughly 1 unit of risk. What is your 1 unit of risk, right? So it could be 1%. That might be aggressive for you, right? It might be 0.5%. This is a ladder ordering system. So just to be very clear, if I get into this trade on a cash account, I will add. Now, as this equilibrium moves, because it is an EMA, so as this moves down, so will my add. Okay, so I might add here, here, here. I don't have a specific place. This is not set in stone. This is called fluid trading, right? This is what my mentor did. This is what a lot of the greats did. Like if you read about systems, money management systems, this is what all the greats did. It's not hard places in the market, it's fluid. And it has to do with EMAs, because the EMAs change as price changes, right? So anyways, we close a candle body down here. I'll be taking this short. I'll be adding roughly at equilibrium, wherever that's at, based on my chart. And then I'll be adding one more time if it does go all the way to the top of my bands. So that's how that works. And you know, you are in charge of your own risk, man. So you could say this is worth 0.2% of your account, right? And if you added all this together, so what I do is I take this stop and I go, okay, if it's a 160 point stop, I'm probably gonna say this idea is done if we break the highs for the day. So that's 228 points max. So if I wanted to just put a hard stop on this trade, hear me out. If you just wanted a hard stop and you wanna know exactly what you're risking, just increase your stop to where the idea, the invalidation of this idea, if we break the highs for the day, this idea is done. In fact, to be honest with you, if we break this 15-minute range, the idea is done. So it's only about 170 points. Okay, so then what you can do is you go in and you measure 172 points. Now, if you need help with that and you're trading futures, it's very simple. See this? This is this right here will help you. So what's your balance? Let's say you have let's say you have a $10,000 balance. I don't know. A $10,000 balance, you want to risk 1%. Okay, you got a stop loss at 178 points. It'll tell you now you need 1 micro. It's gonna be hard trading futures. You need more money. To trade futures, you're going to need more money. People don't get that, right? That's why a lot of people in here, Troy, and this is the thing, man, unless they're trading CFDs, which I do trade CFDs, but unless you trade CFDs, people aren't going to be able to like trade futures unless they have more money. You gotta have more money. You gotta have a $10,000 account to day trade futures. Like it just doesn't really work unless you have more money. You know what I mean?
That's why people do the props, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Otherwise,
it makes
just
sense.
do the CFD. Who cares?
Yeah, I have a CFD account with Lyrinx, and they got a sister company, but they're just starting to get up and running. So I'm not trying to. I don't promote brokers, guys. I'm not that guy. But like I do. I have multiple 6-figure withdrawals and deposits, with Lyrinx. So I mean, they're a good company. I enjoy them. They have a bunch of awards. They're like one of the best Asia brokers out there. They do not accept U.S. citizens anymore. And this was a while back. I don't even know if they switched me over to their other sister broker or not. They really, I still log in through Lyrinx, but I think I'm going through their sister broker at this point because they're super compliant. Anyways, they're not SEC regulated, but they are, there's another regulatory body that oversights them. But anyways, to get to the point, I have 1/100th of a fraction, okay, 1/100th of a fraction of a micro. So think about that. When you are trading CFDs, you get 1/100th of a fraction of a micro. So I can literally trade the Nasdaq pretty freaking comfortably with $500. Like, and I can ladder order, I can do what I want. So just think about that. That's why I trade CFDs. Well, that's not why I trade CFD. I got into CFDs a long time ago in Forex, you know, when I was trading Forex outside of, when I got out of Bybit from trading Bitcoin, I went into CFDs. You know, I think my first, you remember Hugo's Way? If anyone remembers Hugo's Way, it was like one of the most, it was like one of the biggest, probably the biggest Forex broker out there at one point. And I had a Hugo's Way account, and that was like my first account in Forex. Your demo account, Al Bundy, that says my demo account did 215. Nice. Was that off that win? Day trade, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Hugo's Way was like the way until they had a real big problem with MetaTrader. MetaTrader's owned by Russians, and they came in and basically said, if you are a U.S. citizen, like, we're just gonna pull, if you are a brokerage and you have U.S. citizens, we're gonna pull your license from MetaTrader. And that's exactly what they did. They still do it, but they went through 2 years ago. It was a rampage, man. Every single brokerage went belly up, and that's why futures was so popular, because futures was not as popular. And the reason why is because you could just have 500 leverage with a broker, and it was pretty safe. I mean, like, brokers paid, man. I don't care whether they B book me, A book me, just pay me, you know? But what happened was when all these brokers lost their license, the whole industry fell apart, and they needed another system for U.S. citizens to trade on, because everyone was still, you could Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. Everybody knows this. Come on. You don't even need a VPN with these brokers. They don't ask you for identity verification. Most of them don't, right? They're all offshore, whatever. I was going to actually start a broker just because it's a cash cow, dude. It's a money maker. Most people, unfortunately, this is the way the market is. They lose their money. Most people lose, okay? But I didn't want to go through all that, you know, I didn't want to go through all that, dude. And just being on the, I don't know, it's like owning a casino. It just feels dirty. I don't know why. There's a lot of money in it, but it just feels kind of dirty. Like, I'm going to make money from people losing money. It kind of sucks. I mean, trading is a zero-sum game. When I win, somebody else loses, and I know that. But anyways, just to get back to it, it's like the solution for the market was prop firms. That is the solution for the entire, and so the market's very happy right now because prop firms allow U.S. citizens to come in and trade like we did, right? So just like I have over here on these other accounts, and I passed these in a couple of days. Whoops, wrong. I don't know what's going on there. Hold on, let's see. Was this? No. Where's my? Oh, no, that's right. Right here, guys, sorry. I got out, now I'm back in. Okay, here we go. So right here, right? This is, I don't know what's going on, guys. Sorry about that. Damn. I'm a noob. I don't know what to say. What happened here? I don't know what happened. I can't like show this account. What's going on? Dude, what is going on right now? I'll have to figure it out, but I had Trade-O-Vate up. I don't know what is going on with this. Let me just undo. See if that works. Does that work? Well, it sort of works. All right, let me get the right thing up now. I don't know what's happening right now. Anyways, so Trade-O-Vate, right? I have like Apex, whatever. I have 11 accounts. So this is, I was just going to show you very quickly. Like, this is how we're able to, you know, have 11 accounts on a prop firm and make 100 grand in a month, right? So the first goal is, damn, that took forever. There it is. Okay. So the first goal is like, let's get to 10K a month, right? So just for me, getting to this profit target with the 11 accounts, getting to this profit target, being able to actually get a payout, that's step one. And then it's like the next step after that is how do we scale it, right? So you can go up to 20 in Apex. So I'll probably add and get to the 20. And then it's like, okay, well, if that's working, right? If that's working, why not open up prop accounts with different firms? Like what I'm seeing Patrick Whalen do and some other guys. So if this is really the way, then I think I got to rethink a couple of things in 2025. If this is really the way and it really does pay and it really works, and I've been trading 8 years, so if I don't get a payout, I'm be very suspect, because to myself, I'm be like, Mike, what's wrong with you, bro? So, you know, in a cash account, I already know what I can do. I've done it with you guys, the private community, over the last 18 months. We already know, right? I've already proven I have nothing to prove there. But like if I had to start over, right? If I had to go back to the beginning, is doing the prop model, is doing that model good? And the first goal is 10K. If I can't get to 10K, I got a problem. I was making anywhere from 15 to 20K a month for a very long time, pretty freaking consistently. And to the point now where my wife is like, and I told you guys this recently, those of you guys that are in the Midas Touch, you know, she's like, dude, you're not making any money, you know, I'm just being real. And so I usually will cash out, man, like every 3 or 4 months I'll cash out, you know, and I just haven't made any money in the last almost going on 60 days, guys. I'm just being real. So, but anyways, enough about me. This is the challenge. Go join it. We're going to be opening this up by the end of today. We got 48 members requesting access, and I know they're waiting patiently. We're going to let you guys in, and then it's a full interactive challenge. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do for you that want to know day trading, swing trading, or scalping. So I've done both. I've been successful in both. Took me 4 years to get to a place where I met someone who showed me what I was doing wrong, and then it took me 6 years to be doing this almost full time. And then last year I went pretty much full time. I mean, full time, you know, with the Midas Touch trading group, and no other side business really. I used to have 3 businesses. I owned, I was part owner in a few labs, a few laboratories doing genetic testing and a bunch of COVID testing and stuff. And then, which was crazy. Trust me, that was forced. But anyways, it's weird, right? I own marketing companies. I've owned just weird stuff. Like I flipped pharmacies. So I flipped a pharmacy. That was interesting. You get it all credentialed basically. You get a space. You put about 40,000 into it, and you flip it for 300 or 400 grand. It's pretty wild. It's a space that people are making million. Well, they did. It's kind of at a different place now, but yeah, there's a whole strategy behind that too. Anyways, just a little bit about me. I know nobody cares. What are we going, long or short? That's it.
I was gonna say,
freaking degenerates, man. Freaking degenerates. Try to get to know you. I try to be nice, and this is how you treat me. On a compound pharmacy, yeah, too many regulations, bro. I used to work with a few compound pharmacies. You know, they're obviously, they're illegal. You know, compound pharmacies, and you know, you have to be. They're not illegal, but you can't just go and like start one. Doesn't work like that. So compound pharmacies can be good. You know, I gotta watch what I say here. Let's just say there's a lot of things that can be done illegally with compound pharmacies, specifically around pain medications, and doctors, and you know, the way that, you know, you sort of work with doctors, and you probably know what I'm saying, Stuart. And there's a lot of undocumented payments that can take place, and a lot of people are in prison because of what they've done with compound pharmacies. But if you're doing it right, if you're doing it, you know, the whole thing is, can you bring traffic in? And it's like any business. Can you bring traffic in? You know, are you good at marketing? And if you're good at marketing, you're good at any business, really. I mean, yeah. Okay, so we kind of broke this trend line liquidity down to the bottom here. This is going to be liquidity resting at that hot spot still. I have not deleted it. It's still there, guys. We got 21,468 now. Let me make sure. 21,468. Is this 68? No, it's 85. So actually 21,485 still resting, but we have 21,468. And something I just noticed. That's wild. Okay, bottom of this trend line liquidity, right? This is all trend line liquidity. The bottom of this is still a support zone right here. So I'm gonna light this up and put support. I know a lot of people would be kind of scared to take a buy right here, you know, but when you overextend, you guys, look, hold on, let me see something. Well, who do we got in here? All right, we got 38 people in here. So if you're new to the channel, one of the things I do is sort of teach while we go through it. It's honestly like a complex of mine. A lot of people enjoy it, especially if you're into, you know, learning, and you want somebody that's like sharing a lot of good information all the time. But I do talk a lot, I'm not gonna lie. This is our group over here, and if you want to learn more, we have an interactive challenge, and I'll keep saying it because I did see a couple people sign up. But it's gonna be dope. All right, you're gonna get all this information and more. But look, guys, the way I look at structure and candles, why are we going up right here? Well, most likely, like the reason, right? What's the reason? Well, when you dip, when you have like this is also like, I know that Patrick Whalen would be calling a bear flag right here, right? So this is a bear, there's a bear flag, right? So you got your, and it's just like, if you don't know these patterns, it's okay. You don't have to know them, but like, here's your arm, there's your flag, there's the break up to there. Now you're going to take the short on the breakout, and there's your move right there. That's the Patrick Whalen move. It's not a bad move. It's not a bad, and I say Patrick Whalen, most people will be taking short there. I know, you know, Tory Trades be taking the trade right on that breakout, right? Maybe not on the 1 minute, probably not on the 1 minute, but you know, trend line break, right? But here's the thing, this particular pattern, like the bear flag is fine to play, but we have support down here, and what I like to see is I like to see a particular pattern, a flat bottom low with lower highs. So making sort of a triangle sort of approach here to the market. So it'd be something like this, right? With the flat bottom low. And these could be tapping the bottom like this, boom, 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 like that. That to me would signal a breakthrough, a breakdown, right? So this pattern does not justify the move down. So what this pattern, maybe it's a little too complicated to explain, but basically, because I'm not doing a good job explaining this, but essentially when I see this, I see like, let me go to the line chart, right? Let's turn price off for just 2 seconds. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier to see, I don't know. Turn this off. Okay, so if we look at the line chart, which, what the F, come on, man, really? Okay, let me go to my settings, turn the lines. Where's my freaking lines? Lines, here we go. Let's go here. No, that's not, what is going on? Come on, man, really? I don't remember. There's too many damn things in here. Come on, really? Line, right there. What's going on? Oh, is it just because it's off? I'm an idiot. Okay. Thanks. All right. So like you could see higher highs, higher lows, right? Underneath all of these swing points is liquidity. Liquidity is just where traders are placing their stops. So you have this aggressive move to grab that liquidity, but it's not a breakout move. That's all I'm saying. A little pro tip right there, okay? So when you see this aggressive move, you wait for the pullback, you get in at the breakout, you know, something like this. Not a bad idea. It's actually a pretty good idea because you still have liquidity underneath. The problem that I see with a lot of times this move is that, you know, you might be able to get a scalp right here, but really getting that push down through support is less likely. It is actually more likely, in my opinion, to go long at the support level because the pattern does not justify the breakthrough. Now, if price comes down here in taps like this, boom, comes up, boom, lower high, boom, lower high, boom, then yeah, dude, we're going down. Does that make sense? So I would be still longing from the support area. I just want all of that to say that. Good Lord, what the hell, Mike? No wonder the channel's being rugged by YouTube. Too much, man. It's just too much. Tell us whether we're going long or short, bro. We don't care about your damn trend line support. A lot of people fell off there. They couldn't handle it. All right. So I'm waiting for this support line to get tapped, basically. Just simple support, nothing fancy. It's no ICT stuff right now. Not going from the wicks. I'm going from support, which is technically, if we break this support, you could make this a cheaper trade. And you're looking for a scalp here, right? This is a very tiny move. This is a 10 point, a 15 point. This is a prop account type of move, man. You can make it a cheap trade by having a very tight stop loss, right? W formation on what time frame? I don't know. I don't really see too much. This right here, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so we're looking at the 1 minute, guys. Lots of noise in the 1 minute, and let's go to the 5. Let's go to the 5. So the support down here, still, it's just more likely that you're going to hold the support than just break through it, just in my opinion, for the scalp move. I'm not saying it doesn't break and go down, okay? Maybe we're down for the rest of the day. I don't know, but we have not broken that 15-minute range. And until we do, I'm going to remain that we are inside of 2 ferns, which is the range. Does that make sense? So we're in between a range. And when we're in between ranges, you know, they say there's a saying, say don't diddle in the middle. That's a saying, believe it or not. So, you know, and we're below VWAP, so, you know, I could see here going up and tapping VWAP. That is where I would prefer to get into a short, is closer to this level now, actually up here. Up here at the 1 minute FEG that I've marked, and the shelf that's been respected since I put that up there, would be a decent area to potentially ladder in more of a cash account type of trade. So that trend line was grabbed. That trend line liquidity was totally smacked right there. All of it, pretty much all of it. Okay, so once again, we went down. Now what are we doing, right? It's not necessarily a breakdown pattern, is what I'm trying to say, man. 1 minute FEG up here. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's not really important right now. So I see that as the range, guys. I see the shelf. We're getting respected. The problem with that shelf right now, okay, and this is the way I look at structure, is like if we don't have clean structure after the shelf, honestly, it's not really like a shelf is a respected area that shows price continuation models. That's what I use it for. And if as soon as I see that it's not really being used as that, it's being used as more of like a resistance, a range, you know, to me, I mean, it's just, I might as well just come up here and put resistance. Makes sense? I'm not going to hang on to a shelf that isn't a shelf, you know? If I'm going to put something on the shelf, then I put something on the shelf. If it's not a shelf, maybe it's a drawer. Too deep? Did I go too deep, too fast? Yeah, too deep. Too deep, too fast. Are you still there?
Me?
Yeah, there you go. There you are.
Yeah, I'm thinking that probably price is just going to diddle around here until news. So I'm wondering if we should just pop back on later.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think this is the range. I think you got to switch it up. As soon as you can identify range, as soon as you identify that range, play it, man. There's nothing wrong with playing what you see. Here's resistance. Here's support. This is your range. So, you know, this is the thought process until further notice. Does that make sense? So many people are afraid to play range, but price ranges like 70% of the time. You're in a range. 70% of the time. So it's like, okay, if we identified it, why can't we play it? Of course you can. There's not just one. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's many ways to win. It's not just one. And so me being a pretty diverse trader and having a lot of tools in the tool belt, I'm not afraid to play this range at all. Like, this is good for me. Range is cool. So yeah, I'm shorting the top. I'm longing the bottom until further notice. What is up, guys? LL fun all the time. What up, man? What is going on? Is that Dakota? Who is that? What's going on, brother? Yeah, so basically, yeah, I thought that was you. Awesome, man. Good to see you in here, bro. Shout out to Dakota. Yeah, it's fun to me until your fingers get burned. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, look, at one point you're gonna break the range, right? So that's why identifying it early is super critical. That's critical. So just ask yourself though, you know, what pattern is most likely for like breakouts, right? And I tried to give you that alpha earlier. I don't know if that was very clear, but when you have a flat bottom low or high with, you know, in this case, if we're going to break down, I'd want to see lower lows tapping in here, the flat bottom low, right? Flat bottom low with lower highs. If we're going to go up, I want to see flat bottom high with higher lows. And it's on a very low time frame. So here we were doing higher lows, but we didn't really tap into this area very much, right? So if this went and tapped, came back higher low. If this went and tapped, came back higher low. If this went and tapped and then gave me maybe a small one, then yeah, I'm down for the breakout. So right here, more likely to bounce. And these are where you can just get these tight little trades like this, and you just go for the wicks. You look at Bookmap. We have Bookmap. Let's use it, right? And you find, where's that liquidity? Where's the draw on liquidity? Where is it actually? Not really anything up there. You got a little resting liquidity up here. 21's 568. So look at 568. It's right. Look at that. It's right here. So I'll go 566. See if we can't use that as a springboard. It's just range. That's all. And Troy is probably right. 9:30 coming around, 10:30. I bet we take these highs. What we're gonna do is, I bet, is something like this. You know what I mean? Some weird crap like this, to where it's just like you're just in this range, but like you get kind of fakes you out. You know. Say it. What?
Switch over to your chart.
Oh, my bad. Woo. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is most likely something like this. So we come up here, come down here, come up here, kind of take the lows, fake out, go back up, mess around, take the highs, mess around, take the lows. This is what's going to happen. Some BS like this. Okay, so here we go down to the lows. Remember, I don't need to even trade, man. I've already hit my profit target for these 11 accounts. So I'm chilling until these go live. I got to trade 7 days, so I have a few more days. But I am going to trade this with you guys. So... see, to the top of the range, what kind of distance do we have? We got 70 points to the top of the range, but if we're just looking for a scalp, we're looking for these bottoms to get hit. I'm looking in Bookmap, and 472 is lighting up. Wow, really? 472 is actually down here. Interesting. 472 is actually lighting up, and we still have this hot spot here. Just keep that in mind. So look, I mean, flat bottom lows, we don't really have that, right? So this is where those wicks are at. I'll put this right in here. I haven't gotten in the trade yet, but we're right there. Might be bouncing as I speak, maybe in the middle of these. I'll keep this right down at the bottom of those wicks. Okay, there's the break.
All right, that could be the grab.
That could have been the grab.
If she starts making a one strat for life model going up, then we're going up. So just kind of keep your eye on that. But
yes, exactly. This is definitely bouncing from there. So let's see if we can't get an open low. There's an open low, so we got no top wick. Let's see if she pushes, then you got to get out. But if she can make it higher, so yeah, might have hit stop loss right there, and that's okay. I mean, that's worth stab, we could go back up and create the top wick at this point. But if she doesn't, you'd be glad that that stop loss got hit. If not, and you're in a really, really tiny trade like I am, you might be able to hold to see if we can go create that top wick and finally bounce, because that was a bookmap hotspot. So she grabbed liquidity, and you know that could be the grab right there, Troy.
Yeah, I want to wait. You know, I'd want to wait for this 5 minutes close if I was going to take something, and see if we pop back up. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's much more likely that we do. I mean, that's what I was saying, you know, but that little tiny stop loss right there, you got 2 minutes to go. This is like pure scalp in and out type of move. You're really looking for like 10 points max. You know, now that we broke the low, you know, maybe you get out at less of a loss, you know, back up to break even kind of vibe. You know, we still haven't created a top wick. But on the 5, we're looking fine. That's just a 1 minute no top wick. So just keep that in mind. 1 minute no top wick doesn't really matter as much. But now we've broken down, and it's less likely, but you know, look, I mean, it happens, right? So flat bottom low wasn't really in there. This 5 minute candle has what, a minute 30 to go. So in a minute and 30, we could easily be closing inside this range once again. If we don't, then we got to switch it up. We got to go short. That's just what it is. And I will be taking that short on my cash account. Hopefully that makes sense.
Got a 15 closing in about 1 minute too. If it, depending on how it closes, man, we could just keep going straight down.
Yeah. So as soon as she went and created that top wick, so I'm gonna get out of break even here, right at break even. Where is my trade of 8 chart, dude? Sorry guys. So I'm gonna snap out of that at break even. It's not really worth hanging on to at this point, but it's one of those. Yeah, I have 11 accounts. It's not really worth hanging on to. 30 seconds to go. Could she close within the range? Yes, but she already broke the bottom. It's kind of making me nervous. So just say, you know, forget it. On the 5 minute, she looks okay. The 1 minute, there she goes, man. Yeah, she just went down to grab that hot spot, man. That's it. That's all it is. She's gonna close in that range now. Jeez. So yeah, this is why a lot of traders get frustrated, man, because they get wicked out, you know, their stop loss, they have some hard stop loss or whatever. I was in light. I can handle that, man. I'll let that go a little bit further. Why not? So that 5 minute candle wasn't closed outside the 15 minute range. There you go. Closing inside the range. Unfreaking believable, right?
Yeah, she can pop
it's
up
crazy,
right here
right?
too.
So it was smart to get out at break even for me, just because she on a 1 minute did close down there, but she did exactly what I said. I mean, to the T. Hopefully nobody got stopped out, man. If you did, it's okay. That's smart money management. You can't blame anything, but I just like, once again, you go in light and you can kind of handle. This is what I was saying, man. A lot of traders, this is what I'm saying, experience does matter, because like when I see this hot spot taken, right, and we're kind of wicking right here, I'm like, you know, I'm going to hold that a little bit. I'm going to see. Maybe that's just a grab, and this 5 minute candle isn't closed. Like if she started pushing aggressively, okay, you know what I mean? But, you know, if she's not going to push aggressive, I'm going to let my trade idea kind of like breathe a little bit. You know, a 10-point stop is very, very tight. And it depends, right? If I'm micro trading with like 3 mini accounts, then bro, all I need is like 2 points, 3 points, and I'm probably gonna take the W. You know, 5 points on 5 points on 3 minis is like $500. No, it's more than that. 5 points is more. 3 points on 3 minis is like $500 bucks per account, and I got 11 of them. So like, yeah, it adds up. Tim, what are you doing, bro? You're early. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Nick, 2 dubs. Nice, dude. All right, type W in chat if you got a W on that move. I'm break even, but I just want to see, did anybody else get a dub on that? Curious. It's okay if you didn't, but it's always fun to see who got wins off of good trade ideas. It was a good trade idea. It wasn't the best trade idea. I would give it like a C. But it was okay, and you know, it did play out. The idea played out. We bounced off support perfectly on that 5-minute time frame. We created the top wick on the 1 minute. We pushed a little bit more than I thought we were gonna push, but it's all good, man. Like, you know, I did have this marked. I had this marked. I mean, I don't know. You gotta, I can't like talk fast enough to you guys and tell you every little thing, but that's just like experience. So if you're here and you see this, you're like, well, I know he's going in there, but you know, maybe you just extend your stop loss just a little bit, man. Like, stop being such a degenerate. Dude. Oh, word. Okay. Nice, Timothy. Nice, bro. Lewis got a dub. Al Bundy. Okay. All good, man. That's fine. An L is okay. It happens, bro. And hopefully it wasn't like a huge L, right? Trading journey 40s, 2 L's, 1 W. 2 L's, 1 W. Okay. All right. Well, like, all right. Euro. Oh, yeah, well, that's your name. Whoops. W on MES short. Okay. Word. Little loss. That's what it's all about. Lose less than you win. That is what it's all about. Lose less than you win. Yes, sir, Timothy. Let's go, baby. I gotta join one of your boot camp sessions. When's your next boot camp session, bro? I'll go and pop my head in there, man. I was enjoying that last one. I just randomly caught you on stream. It's kind of funny. So we got liquidity resting at 21,472. Where's that at? That's down here. All right. So we grab this level, and then this is the next target, really, down here. So if she does break this on a 5, we can end up going short, and really be more confident with that because we got our 15-minute range. And notice on the 5-minute, right? What happened? We did not, like, the market's smart, man. The market is smart. The market knew we're going to fake out on the 1, but we're not going to close this on the 5. We want to range. They want to range. It's like engineering liquidity all in this. In between these two ranges is pure engineered liquidity, in my opinion. It's like stacking orders. And I think, honestly, I think bots and I think traders like that have, you know, I'm talking institutional traders, right? I think they know. We range. That's what we do. Before news like this, we range. Okay, right on. Y'all check out.
That's a good segue, man, into we'll see you in the afternoon.
Yeah, but yeah, no, but I wanted to say, Timothy, y'all check out Timothy, show him some love, man. He's got a cool channel. And every day at 6 p.m. Eastern, that's 5 my time. Not tonight though. Okay, word. Yeah. Good stuff, man. He just goes through the charts, man, just like giving value bombs. I like it. And similar to kind of like what we're doing in here, but just he has, like, you know, his own channel and he's doing it up, and that's respect. Let's go, man.
Tonight's church night, man. It's Wednesday. It's church night.
Oh, it's church night. That's right. Fred, you can just click on Timothy's name, man. It should take you over to his channel. But anyways, yeah, guys. So, I mean, look, we're going to play this range. I understand if you had a tight stop, I get it. If it's a tiny loss, that's better. But, you know, I was in that trade with a really light sizing, guys. So I was able to just, you know, when I put something up here like this, I want to be very clear. And I say this, if you follow me, you already know. But if you don't know me very well, I trade with... Look, I trade, when I say I'm going in light, sometimes if I have this up like this, right? If price comes down to a key level and it's right outside my stop loss, I'm just hanging on to the trade. I'll let you know when I'm out, man. Like, I'm the type of dude that's like, okay, I'm out. I got to get out right here. Like, that's it, right? If I don't say that, I'm still in. And I can't talk fast enough and do this and manage the trade and show the screen. So just a heads up, if you're following me, that's just kind of what it is. Now, I won't let price get like crazy out of control, but there was a key level right here. So it made sense to just hang on for a couple more minutes to see, a minute and a half to see if that 5-minute closed in the range or out of the range. If it closed out of the range, bro, I'm flipping and I'm increasing my size, if that makes sense. So I would flip, I would go short, and I would increase my size because now we have a break of the 15-minute range to the downside. Tim, I don't know if he's still in here, but like Tim does, I think Tim, from what I saw, he's teaching like liquidity. I mean, it's like just good knowledge, just in general, good knowledge. But I would say he could probably speak on it better than me, because I caught a stream for like 10 minutes or so, you know, and he was talking about engineered liquidity and how runs happen inside of swing points. And, you know, once you grab liquidity at a key level, what's the next move? Running to the internal high, right? He has some different terminologies that I don't necessarily use all the time, but sort of reminds me of ICT, I would say. But some smart money concepts thrown in there as well. Remember, smart money concepts have been around for decades, man. Like, you know, ICT put fancy names to stuff that's been around for 30 years. So it's not anything new, it's just good to learn. Oh, there you go. So he trades ICT concepts. There you go. Focus on price delivery and order flow, which, you know, and when we get into order flow, like the order book, we talk about footprint charts, we could talk about CVD, you know, delta, we could get into all that, but I like to keep things simple, and I think he does too. That's why I appreciated his channel, because he wasn't really taking it up to that level. I think that's a little, in my opinion, I don't know if it really gives you an edge, you know, like what's the edge, bro? I think the edge is just knowing this stuff, being able to understand the concepts, that's what I call concepts, and then developing your own trading system. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, just that's why we have the challenge. We can sit here and yap about it all day, but go take the challenge, sign up right there, and it's going to guide you through who you are as a trader, what you think you might like to do, and then it's going to point you in that right direction, right? So that's what I recommend you do. Go sign up for the challenge and get in that group, take the challenge, and you're gonna discover yourself and see if this is something that, you know, you can do, right? Mike's not putting any curtains up. He's literally opening the curtains wide. He's going to share everything with you, even show back testing, right? Step by step. Go in there, take it, right?
Yeah, do it for sure.
And you'll know what you want to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have a lot of members in here. Look at our calendar, guys. Like, this is our trading group. Every single day we're doing stuff, like every single day. So I mean, and it's all live, it's real time. I don't really do like a lot of I have tutorials, obviously, tons of content, like awesome content, but for the live challenge group, you come in here and you take the challenge. It's going to take you probably a couple hours, to be honest.
Yeah, it should unlock today too. It says pending, yes, but yeah, it should unlock today. So just keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, man, what do you think, Mike?
Man, I think we come back on right before FOMC. What do you guys think? Because this is ranging. It's not my favorite price action. I'm probably going to hop off. I got a couple of videos I got to finish up. So I hope you guys had a good session with me. There was some value dropped in here for sure, I know. There were 2 trade ideas. Both ended up playing out. I ended up taking 1 trade with you guys, and that ended up being a break even. I'm fine with that. Don't turn a winning day into a losing day. Don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Don't over trade. Don't, you know, try to revenge trade. If you're having a bad day, turn the computer off and just come back. I've seen it time and time again where traders blow their account. Dude, don't be that guy, okay? Don't be that girl. Just wait. We have FOMC coming out. Remember, 2:30 is the key moment when Jerome Powell takes the stage, okay? Not the news release. The news release will be the fake move. The real move is when he takes the stage. He's going to be asked questions about how much pressure Donald Trump is putting on him to reduce rates. And if it looks like he's hawkish, the market's going to dump. If it looks like he's talking and they're going to figure out how to reduce rates, which I don't think is going to happen, but whatever, we'll see, then the market's going to fly. It's that simple.
30 minutes after.
There you go. That's it.
Will happen. So.
Okay, see you guys.
Peace.
I'll put the new thingy up on the channel, whatever. Subscribe, tick the notification bell. That's so you get the updates. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.